Hello all, my name is Stewie, and today I did something I didn't think I was going to do for a really long time. I have been diagnosed with lupus and have suffered those effects basically my entire life, but we've known the cause of why I feel crummy all the time for, I don't know, probably about 3 years now or so. Excuse me, I am a little bit under the weather. I've been under a lot of stress lately, and I've traveled, I've had my wedding, I've done a lot of really intense things that tend to trigger my immune responses, which I don't know if you understand anything about lupus. It's an autoimmune disease, which basically means your immune system, if present at all, learns to attack your own body tissue rather than attacking things like germs. You can still attack germs with some people. It looks different on everybody, but for the most part, for me, it makes me very hypersensitive to germs and stress and things like that. I did have to chop my hair off in April. Here we are in November, so this is, I don't know, 7 months of growth or so, and I haven't done anything to it because I was just trying to grow it out as crazy possible for my wedding. It wasn't quite as long as I thought it would be when I got married, so I ended up just slicking it back Draco Malfoy style and calling it a day. But I did something today I didn't think I was going to have to do for a really long time. I came back from my honeymoon on November 1st. Here we are 2 weeks later, and I still have this like congestion crud, and I've looked at my past life where I've been sick for weeks or months. I've looked at the fact that I'm a mom who can't constantly be sick all the time. I'm now a wife who has somebody depending on her to get things done. And if I'm feeling especially depressed or sick for several weeks, my living space tends to fall apart. I was looking up different things I could do besides medication that would help me not get sick nearly so often. And one of the things I came across was something the Japanese and other Asian communities have trend set for us here in Western USA. Face masks. I felt horribly out of place, like I had this huge beacon on me. My family went to the zoo today. It's cold. It was very, not crowded. It was we were one of maybe like 10 families there. So we basically had the run of the zoo to ourselves. We would run into somebody every other exhibit or so, but for the most part we were by ourselves. We spent, 4 hours or so walking around. We have a membership because our son likes to go so much. And I was like, you know what? I need to start wearing it when we go into public, especially now that it's flu season, now that everybody's sick and spending all of their time inside and passing those germs around. I usually spend my entire winters sick as a dog. I don't know if all of that's from holidays, if it's from being in and out of work, depending on what situation is like there at the time. But for now, I think, especially since I'm the one who does like the grocery shopping and I'm the one who does holiday shopping, I'm the one who handles all of those like day-to-day errand type things, that I really need to start protecting myself, which I felt like an idiot. This was only my first time wearing this, but I gotta say, the animals probably liked it a lot. I'm sorry if I'm muffled. I'm sure it makes this a little bit more difficult to understand me. I got a lot of really weird looks. And until I can talk to an optometrist or figure out a different solution, I couldn't wear my glasses while I had my mask on, we went one place in public today. We went to the zoo. And when I first got out of the car, I had put this on, and then I can't see you now. Sorry for the glare, but that was a problem for me. So I had to just take my glasses off and leave them in my purse, which didn't bother me. I can see fairly well without them, but if you're somebody who really needs your glasses, maybe a face mask isn't going to be right for you. I'm really hoping that this solution works for me and that I become more comfortable wearing it. But I'm just walking around the zoo. I have my little scarf on. I had a little beanie hat. I was like, all right, I'm looking cute. I would forget I had it on at some points because it's comfortable. I got a washable, reusable cotton one because I'm just hoping to form some sort of a barrier, not necessarily needing like a surgical mask quality. I was just hoping like this little cutesy one would suffice, at least in like training me, like a training bra kind of thing. But I did get a lot of weird stares from the handful of other families we ran into. The employees, for the most part, you know, were like employees at any other place. If they don't have to talk to you, they don't really want to talk to you. And I'm a-okay with that being a millennial. I don't want any human interaction that I didn't ask for. But anybody who was there with their families, with their kids or anything, I would get some really weird stares. I found it really easy to hide my emotions behind the mask. I would just kind of avoid eye contact with people. I didn't feel ashamed wearing it, but I did feel like there was this huge neon sign that was like, this person either is sick and will kill you with their illness, or this person is dying and cannot catch your illnesses. Either way, it paints me as a very sick person, which I suppose technically you could say I am with the lupus and my immune system being shot all the time, but I think it's something I'm going to have to get used to. I'm just going to have to learn how to like avoid eye contact and not notice that people are noticing and things like that. I'm very used to being just a face in the crowd. And with this, I stood out pretty horribly. I probably could wear it backwards and just have the black, but I felt that was a little bit more like bank robber, and I like the little bear face. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll see if I can find a solution in the meantime for how to be able to see, especially if I decide to, you know, drive somewhere or something. Taking the mask off between getting in and out of the car, putting the glasses on between stores, you know, things like that that might prove something tedious and would probably discourage me from wearing the mask. So if I can figure out contacts that I'm not allergic to, or a way to not fog up my glasses, this can definitely prove to be a permanent solution in my life. So if you catch me out in the streets, you may see a little panda face coming at you. And you may not be able to understand me, but I won't be sick anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have lupus and have any solutions, please let me know below. Love you and see you guys later. Bye.